21 days of an extension to the lockdown have come at a time when millions of Ugandans are desperate to resume working for their daily bread. However, with the extension, many will further dig deep into their pockets without any income. Economists are predicting a tough economy ahead should productivity remain on hold.
You'll see a lot of violence on children, meted on children and meted on women and men in a given home setting, because this is kind of a new situation, more so of lesser food, of lesser comfort.
We've been eating now the 3 meals in the last 2 weeks. Now the next 3 weeks, I think we have to reduce it to either 1.5 meals a day. And imagine this division of resources in the home, whereby even for the middle class, it's going to be futile. So we can see that bit of antagonism. The supply chains are going to be disrupted, very on the high end. Food supply chains from the rural areas to the urban feeding is going to go down a lot. Basically, we're going to see this impact on the pricing of foods as well.
Additional 21 days can actually be used by businesses to retool themselves, to look at the supply chain, to engage banks, to use available communication channels, webinar, WhatsApp, Zoom, to continue with engaging suppliers, to engage bankers, to engage their staff who are out there, to make sure that when we reopen, they are well positioned to take off and not necessarily count the losses.
Local governments will also be affected because their source of revenue collection in markets were closed.
The Permanent Secretary Treasury guided that resources will be targeted at 3 priority areas. 1, salary, wages and pension. Second one, health. We know the role that the Ministry of Health is playing in this challenging period. They need protective gear, they need logistical support, they need medicines.
The tourism sector is one of the major sources of revenue. This has seen stalled.
Tourism earns Uganda annually about $1.6 million. That translates into about 6 trillion shillings of a budget of current financial year of 40 trillion shillings, where 20 trillion is our domestically generated resources. 6 trillion is contributed by tourism sector, which now has collapsed.
We are going to see that at the end of the day, us who all both earn salaries, we have money in the banks, whereby even the business component of it, the private sector, this money is now redundant and it's staying in our accounts. And you know, for the economy to move, money has to be constantly in circulation.
We've learned to prioritize, yes, but we're also learning that we've made a lot of noise before about saving, but increasingly these circumstances have taught all of us, including the ordinary wananchi, to save, because these resources that we have are not resources that will be with us perpetually.
The International Monetary Fund has warned of slow growth for the sub-Sahara region, where Uganda falls. Besides an economic depression, the body also warns of massive job cuts and unemployment in the future.
The Bank of Uganda reserves is the time to tap into that and then be able to provide certain stimulus for those who have made losses and be able to support them.
The innovation needs to jump in. How innovative are we going to be to make sure the education systems continue? Of course, in the urban areas, we see that some of these already continuing.
Jingo Francis, NTV.